any hope for the younger generation in marriage?
I don't think so, because I don't think the generation understands the commitment it takes for a marriage. But I'm a minister's daughter, so I was trained a certain way. But if you haven't had that training, that at-home training, then probably not. Because you're too quick to break up with your boyfriend, or you're too quick to break up over money, or,
So,
you know,
what does that training entails?
commitment,
Okay.
but true commitment.
But when you say true commitment, is it commit at any cause? So,
And
like financial
every
cheating.
aspect, mentally, sexually, that every aspect, that commitment.
So,
And I go into it 100%. I don't go into it 50-50. I'm not trying to pay for half a dinner. Either I'm going to pay for the full dinner, or you're going to pay for the full dinner. And that's the same way I take my relationships. Once I get into a relationship, I no longer say I now say we. Okay, what are we going to have for dinner? And I take into consideration in terms of what we're doing there.
so I want to circle back to commitment. Does commit at any cause means forsaking, say, a man cheating? You know, because I know like our mother and grandmother's, era was, just kind of look the other way, so to speak. So are you saying that that needs to be applicable today?
I'm saying that it depends on how strong of a person that you are. My husband of 20 years fell in love with a stripper, divorced me. She had his baby, because as soon as he divorced me, he married her. She immediately got pregnant. They didn't stay married a year and a half. But I talked to her not long ago, like about a month ago. They are still together, but they never remarried. But he chose to, again, choose me over a stripper, 17 years his senior, and she already had 3 children. But you can't stop a man that has a sexual addiction, and he fell in love. And I immediately left.
Okay, so there are conditions to where you can leave. So what if is a husband who is just cheating or cheated, but not necessarily fell in love and left and divorced? Should that wife consider taking him back?
Again, it depends on their relationship.
Okay.
If you have children,
Okay.
you have to take that into consideration. If you're a stay-at-home wife, it's not as easy as that I'm just going to walk out and you can just pick up on life and go like that. So it depends on the situation. I never had any children.
Okay.
So when it was time for me to go,
Yeah. So had your husband merely cheated with a stripper and not fallen in love and leaving you for her, would you have stayed or consider staying and working things out?
I'll tell you, I wasn't surprised that it happened, because when I met him, and this was like very late 90, like 90, he enjoyed Penthouse and Forum, and he would go to strip clubs. Wait a minute, let me get dressed because I'm going with him. Because my theory is it might be 10 women that's in that strip club, but there's 100 men that's in that strip club also. So while you looking at those 10, I'm sure I can grab somebody's attention.
Oh, plot twist.
That's what he told me. I said, take me to the beach. He said, why would I take Sam to the beach? All you need to do is find me a spot to lay down, and you go do whatever it is that you want to do, looking at other women. Because guess what? There's other men out here walking past, looking
at
for something
you.
to look at.
So then at that point, is that even considered a relationship, let alone a marriage?
Why not? He enjoyed a beautiful woman's body, and I enjoyed a beautiful man's body.
So then why not just be single and just...
No, it's not a matter of getting with that person.
Okay.
Okay, it's a matter of enjoying what you see, the sculpture that's in front of you.
Okay, so for you it was just
For me,
look and don't
right.
touch. Okay, for him it
me,
was look,
right.
touch, dive deep, get married,
Yes.
leave babies. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So.